So you may be wondering, why do you have this big white thing on your door? So basically I use this as a backdrop because I just finished taking photos of actors, the collection that I will be reviewing this week actually. So all the photos are complete, and I removed this coat hanger. So I made this space right here, and yeah, I set up some lights. So I just, I used that one as well. It can't go up so tall, but it did the job, It's very clean to have just a completely white background, and it's easier to edit later. So when you step in, this will usually not be here. So yeah, when you step in, my coat hanger with gloves, favorite jackets. Oh, sometimes this falls, so you need to balance it out a little bit. Yeah, so as you can see, this is what you see as soon as you as soon as you come in. So this is I do everything here besides, eating and all other like essential things. So let's start here with an area that I don't really use that much, but when I like to, when I've cleaned the room or I want to make it cozy, like now, I I put up a small fire. I have my, wallet and everyday needs here. Your knife, your perfumes, stuff like that, the keys. And this is really cool. Like, I'm renting a room because this is a dorm. And this room is very random. I will show you everything because this is my workspace and my living space and everything. I have to compact everything into one, I have some beverages, some yeah, this is my workplace. This is like where the magic happens. Yeah, so you can see the walls are covered with stencils because I don't really want to keep them in a folder. I rather like take inspiration, from my work, because if I lay them in a folder, maybe I forget some cool things. And yeah, maybe I'm actually thinking about making posters or artworks out of them, because some of them, like this one, Saint Michael, for instance, and some tattoo designs I've made, and a couple of my favorites are up here as well for the actors collection. So yeah, I'm surrounded by that, and yeah, I sit here, do my homework, I do my studies. My notebooks are here, right there, and yeah, so usually I take away. I'm limited with my space, so I usually have to, if I prioritize my work, I have to put the sewing machine up front, the computer, I take it away, or if it's schoolwork, I need to put, take it, the like the cutting stuff away, like the stencils, and there are some instructions I made for myself, some stencils that I will be using, and yeah, I have to put those away. Shut that down, actually. So yeah, just some supplies, for school, some random things in a ashtray, my lamp it's very annoying, so I don't really keep it when I'm trying to be, but like for focusing, for studying, this is perfect. I don't know how I found it. It's really cheap, I'm guessing. My newest addition to this household is this Singer Heavy Duty. I know, like, I was really strict with myself that first I learn how to sew by hand, then I get a machine, and I know that there are better machines out there. I need to master this one, and when I start actually like making my own clothes, then I can start to think about upgrading my machine and stuff like that. My home sweater jumper that I always use here at home, backpack. This is actually a vase that I did myself. out of concrete. It's an old Russian apartment complex. So I have some scissors, some knives, yeah, some stuff in here, pens, needles. This is the sewing area, as you can see. And then down here we have some materials for sewing and just in general some random, I don't really know what I have in here, if I'm being honest. Some random stuff that I need for, this box is mainly for clothing and making of clothing and stuff like that. Yeah, my machine that I used to cure textile fabric with. This is the corner where the pipeline. So this is repairs, these two, some random project in that one. This is the pipeline, where like the main pipeline. So sand, it's a project that will be after actors, and it's it's based on Swedish sandboxes that we have here in Sweden. And yeah, I just found a lot of colors that I really like, and they have this really cool design. I don't know, so I made it. And this is for the school, a lot of blanks. Here's a mirror, here is me, and yeah, have some more decoration here. Some stencils I haven't cut out. I won't be making these, but I think they look cool, of St. George. And I want to make him, if you know, you know. So yeah, you probably recognize that one on me right now, in the sweatpants. Yeah, this is actually my wardrobe. So it's built inside, as you can see. So it's kind of cool. I will tell you more about the house that I live in. It's really cool. So I have some boxes. You can't really see in here. There's supposed to be a light, but it doesn't work. My dress shirts and nice clothing. And here everything I've packed. I don't have that many clothes that I use. I like to, oh, something is falling here. I like to, you know, only use what I actually use a lot, not just have a lot of clothes dumped in my apartment, you know, save space. Here is one side of the big bed, Lego flowers. And this bed is really amazing. It takes up like half of the room, but it's worth it. Like I said, coat hanger and stuff like that here. My shoe rack, my special clothing. This belongs to that pile. I just didn't want to, you know, squish everything. Some inspiration pieces, and this is a sweater that I use when I'm painting, or I'm using anything with like textile paint, or I want to just maybe like do something on the floor and I don't want to mess it up, so I just put this like that, and I put the thing on top. So this is like my rag. I have two of them, so this one and then this t-shirt. And I think like, sometimes I wear this stuff, you know. Some MMA stuff, shoes, and this is some additional material for the shoot, as well as this. Oh, I can come to that later. Here, the table, it's cool that it has another floor, because here I store my paint. I have some supplies here, some books about tattoos and stuff like that. Really cool to just, if you're a bit bored, or not bored, but like you want to take a small break, just sit on the couch, you know, and read through them. And here you can see a lot of stencils. I have more in my folders and stuff like that. A lamp from a from a, what's it called? From a t-shirt. So yeah, no. Here are some more materials for the, that's actually a projector. So when I got this apartment, I thought it would be cool to lay here and then have a big, you know, projector here watching movies, but yeah, it didn't really work. I've used it once. It was quite shit in my opinion. My water and my supplements, yeah, it's called supplements. So I have some vitamins and stuff. I keep my water stack here. This should be full. You know, stay hydrated. Some memories from London. Yeah, some more stencils. And here, if you hear the music, I have the speaker hidden here. Some folders, some books. And it's a shame that it's Maybe I can open this with one hand. Hold on. Yep, I could. You should see this. This is really cool. This is my view. I don't know who lives here, but yeah, it looks like a castle almost. Really cool. Moving on, you will see what's inside here. This is my corner of the bed. See, I haven't started reading that. Dostoevsky, Crime and Punishment. My mother says it's really hard to understand, but I'm up for the challenge, you know. So yeah, here inside of here I have my fridge. So you see, the space is really compact, but I can, you know, sometimes I can just, now it's really clean. Sometimes I move this table more inward and then I have it as like my working space. If I paint, I have a bag inside of here, that brown one, with it's filled with like newspapers and stuff, and I tape them all over just to not damage, the carpet and stuff like I've done. I've cleaned this good, but yeah, I like working on the floor. I have my, you know, my workspace over there. Sometimes I even lay stuff on the bed. I use every square centimeter that I can. So having my hygiene stuff, you know, and fridge here, it's actually perfect. Here inside, I have like bedding, like sheets. I have like some storage I don't really use, if I'm being honest, and a mat that I have taken away just for the shoot. Some groceries. It's looking bad. Yeah. Your boy needs to, you know, go buy food. And this was pretty much it. So I've spent 1 year in this in this small box, and I plan on spending 1 more year here actually while I'm studying. It's a really old house. Like, I live very, like, my dorm is the furthest to the corner, so I don't really have any neighbors. And this wall, it's really good because if you listen to this, it's concrete, so you don't really hear each other, you know, snoring and stuff like that. Like, because I lived in a different room in this house before, and I can put up some pictures maybe of it in this video. It was really cramped, it was really small, and I heard my neighbors from left to right. So yeah, I enjoy the space. Both I can transform it to like a cozy living room, bedroom. I've eaten sometimes at this table, and I create my stuff here. So yeah, thank you. I hope you have a good day or night. And a review of all of this, I just finished. Like, it took me so many hours to take pictures of all this stuff. It's finally complete. Now I just have to edit some photos and do a review, and everything will be out. Yeah, take care. Bye bye.